Hey, what's up guys? Have you ever heard of the term wholesaling and have wondered what that even means? Well, I'm about to explain that to you right now. Let's go. Alright, in the world of real estate, there's a bunch of different terminology out there, and wholesaling is one of them, and it's known by a couple of different ways, and I'm going to explain all those things to you right now. So wholesaling basically means somebody who goes out to a property and actually puts that property under agreement. They get a contract to purchase or an offer accepted under their name, and they can take that offer and assign that offer to another buyer or another investor. And that's typically what happens in the world of investments and investment real estate, where someone may purchase a property and they can sell that paper to another buyer as long as they can meet the terms of that original offer. So what that basically means is the seller, they may not even know if the original buyer is going to close on that property or if another buyer is going to take over, as long as they get the money that was agreed to from the initial buyer. So what happens with that, and where the opportunity comes into play, is let's just say you identify a property, you go out and you meet with a homeowner and your intentions are to buy the property. You buy the property and there's language that's usually put on the buying side where it's your name or assignee, which you can then assign it to someone else or assign it to an LLC. So you have that or assignee language in there, and you can assign that contract to someone. So let's just say you're going to close in 30 days and you're going to pay $200,000 for that property. So as long as someone's willing to take that offer and close in 30 days and the seller gets $200,000, it doesn't matter if it necessarily comes from you or not. And what happens with the opportunity part of it is if you find an investor that's willing to pay you $215,000 for that property without even knowing what that property is under agreement for, you then can sell that paper for $15,000 and they pay the owner $200,000. So you just made $15,000 by just selling the actual deal to an investor. Now, you can put it under agreement for, of course, the lesser amount of money, the more difficult or the more rare those situations, but it does happen where someone may put a property under for $200,000 and an investor is willing to pick it up for $300,000, and you made yourself $100,000 by getting that deal under agreement. Now, of course, again, those are harder because for homeowners to sell property for that much under market, it does happen. It's just more of a rare situation. So in real estate, the deals are the actual value. So if you can go out there and meet with the homeowners and sit in their living rooms and sit in their kitchens and actually discuss them selling their property, and if they don't want to go to market, they're selling that property, and you being that investor, you can put that property under agreement. Now, a lot of investors take that property and they may put it under agreement for themselves with the intent to actually do that deal to, fix and flip that property and put it back on the market, or they may put it on the market, they may get it under agreement with the intention of wholesaling it. So either way, you have some opportunity there. Usually you'd make some more money if you were to do the deal yourself, but sometimes people wholesale it because the deal may just be out of the geographical area that they normally deal with. It might need more renovations than they're used to dealing with. So there's a bunch of factors there that, if someone can get in and get out and make some money without having to take on that deal and using any of their own money, that's a good way of doing it. So there's all these different gimmicks out there and these paid things that it's like, oh, make money with no money down and invest in real estate and do this with no money down. Here is one of the only ways you can do it in real estate, is going out there, getting a contract under agreement for a good enough price, and that's the key, getting it to where a price where you know that an investor would be attracted to it, and being able to make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in that deal, and in some cases make beyond that if you get it under agreement for a good enough price. So you can get into real estate and actually make money with no money down by purchasing a property and selling that contract to someone else so they can actually close on the property and deal with it on their end. So that's wholesaling. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to put them in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them for you. If you feel like you want to see a video of some sort of training in regards to real estate, let me know. I'll be happy to shoot that for you guys and get it out there. Subscribe and like if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. All about the Benji squad.